Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to more You and Me and Her, a love story. We're gonna get right into it. I think we're real close here to the end, so let's try to push through. Life is not a highway, life is a staircase. Just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There's no branching path. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. Say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads into today, and today leads into tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there.
おはよう、新一。
Good morning, Shinichi. How's Aoi?
たく、昨日は驚いたぞ。
Good grief, last night was crazy.
具合が悪そうだから病院に連れて行こうとしたんだけどさ。夜も遅いからって思いっきり拒絶されたよ。
She clearly wasn't feeling too good. Tried to take her to the hospital, but she totally refused. She said it was too late at night.
それで漫画喫茶に戻るって言うんだけど、うちの頑固親父がすごい勢いで反対してな。
So then she said she was going back to the manga cafe, but the old man was vehemently opposed, as you can imagine.
とにかく俺の家に一晩泊まらせたよ。
So she ended up spending the night at our house. Then what
今
happened?
朝になってケロッとしてた。
Well, this morning she seemed totally fine. What? Really?
あ、多分もう大丈夫だと思う。
Yeah, I think she's in the clear for
念
now.
のため今日は休めって言っといたけど。
I told her to stay home and rest for today, just in case. You did?
なんだこのロマンクラブ部長を疑うのか
What, do you think the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club would lie to you? No, of course not. Thank you very much, dude. I really owe you for this.
なあ、新一。
Look, Shinichi? Yukitaro scratches his head
も
awkwardly.
しかして向こうの家って。
You think, Mercury and her family? Yeah, they're not on good terms at the moment, apparently. That's why she slept at the manga cafe most days. She doesn't really talk about it beyond that, though.
だったらしばらくはうちで預かるのもありか。
Well, in that case, maybe we could have her stay with us for a while? Yeah?
いや、うちの親父が面倒見るって言い出して、ほんと頑固で困るよ。
See, my dad was saying he wanted to keep her off the streets, and he's a real hard ass about stuff like this, you know? At least he actually cares. All in all, Yukitaro looks really happy about the prospect. Personally, I guess I'd prefer she stay with them rather than at the manga cafe, but sure that's a good idea? You and her under the same roof?
あははは何どういうことだ
What? Please, what is that supposed to mean? You know what I mean. You're a guy, she's a girl.
見くびるな俺の心は曽根さんと共にある
You wound me, sir. My heart belongs to Sana-san alone.
そもそも向こうは、ほら、なんだ、恋人にしたいというよりも、むしろ妹。
I mean, she's not. How do I put this? I don't see her that way. If anything, she's like a little sister.
妹との同棲生活。なんという男のロマン
Living together with my little sister. Truly, it would be any man's dream come true. See, after what he said about his brother, I really, I don't know if we can trust him at this point. And I wonder if Shinichi thinks the same. Well, as long as this dad's there to supervise, he has nothing to worry about. I'm just glad she's feeling better. Oh shit. I feel someone's eyes on me and turn around. Miyuki staring silently in my direction.
あれ
Whoa, what the? She strides over without so much as a greeting to anyone in her path.
それさ
Sona
おはよ
san,
うございます
good morning.
新一
Shinichi. She hands me an envelope. Her fingers are
演劇
trembling.
のチケット
Here's a ticket to the play.
私待ってるから
I'll be waiting.
お願い
Please. She sets the envelope on my desk and spins gracefully on her heels like she's exiting stage left. And the whole class is our audience. Puzzled whispers fill the air.
くそ
God damn
前
it!
から怪しいと思ってたけどお前やっぱりそれさんと
Always had my suspicions, but now I see the truth. You and Sona-san? Yeah, she confessed her love to me yesterday. What? That's all that happened.
それだけって
That's it? I'm not interested in a relationship with her.
はは
What? What?
は
What? I think I said it a little too soon there. I didn't think he was gonna do that. If only I could say I wasn't attracted to her. But I can't even lie. God, I wish I was dead. Don't wish that upon yourself, guys. That's not a good thing. But obviously I'm not gonna die either. As I procrastinate on my decision, time will pass. Until eventually Miyuki fades out of my life once again. The next day, Howie disappears.
帰ったらもういなかったんだすまない
When I got home, she was already gone. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It really isn't. She had skipped school to recover from her illness. By the time Yukitaro got home, she and Uru... yeah, I'm terrible with this. Were already gone. We tried searching the manga cafe and the rest of the city, but she was nowhere to be found. We asked our teacher, he wouldn't tell us much beyond her family moved away and they didn't leave an address. And naturally her phone still doesn't have service. So now I'm left with no way of reaching her ever.
もう会うことないの
Never see me again. She left town of her own free will? Her final parting words are proof enough of that. She didn't even say goodbye. She just abandoned me. But the world goes on anyway. To everyone else, she was just a weird girl who used to be in our class. They've gone back to their normal lives. So have I. On the outside, nothing's changed. I wake up in the morning. I go to school. I go to class. I eat lunch. I try to stay awake. I go home. I watch TV. And then I go to bed. Such a life he leads. Rinse and repeat. How long is it to go do this cycle? Let's keep going through it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep going through it, okay. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Nothing special or noteworthy happens. My daily life goes back to the way it was before I ever made friends with Aoi. Yuki and I never talk anymore either. But something has changed permanently, and it can never be undone.
おはよ
Good morning.
う。駅前のケーキ屋さん？
What? What's that? The bakery by the train
ごめん
station.
なさい。今演劇の本番前でダイエット中だから。
Sorry, I'm on a diet right now. Big performance is coming up after all.
公演が終わったら一緒に行くわね。
Yeah, once it's all over, let's definitely go sometime. Yuki is still the center of attention as always. For a few days, the rumor mills explode with talk of her failed love confession, but eventually they decide I must have made the whole thing up. Really, no one saw any reason for someone of Miyuki's caliber to take romantic interest in a nobody like me. Not that I blame them. In their shoes, I probably would have had the same reaction. And Miyuki hasn't spoken to me since. She's gone back to being the queen bee, just the way she was before we met Aoi. I'm certain of it. Meanwhile, as for Yukitaro...
やばいぞ新一。
Big news, Shinichi. What is it this
い
time?
とこの姉ちゃんの机から薄い本を発掘した。
I found a dirty magazine in my old cousin's desk.
表紙に18金と書いてある。これはロマン物件に違いない。
It says adults only on the cover. Surely it must be an artifact of male ambition. But you can tell from the cover art that it's
新一部員、おじけづいたか。
too chicken, Shinichi. I wouldn't say that, but it's pretty obvious the contents of her little book isn't hint.
まあいい。俺は男のロマンのためにいざ。
It matters not for the sake of boys and dreams everywhere. I must take the plunge. Yukitara freezes, his eyes glued to the pages. Yukitara? I...
ふざけるな
I've been betrayed! He's still the intrepid captain of the BD Club. He doesn't let any setback stop him from pushing on in search of the next big dream. Though admittedly, I wish he'd quit ramping up his goofy antics just for my sake. As for his brother Ryuji Joji, I told he and his new girlfriend suddenly broke up. Will he start pursuing things with Yukitaro again, you ask? As far as I can tell, there's no need for concern. I told his former girlfriend to open his eyes to the joys of the fairer sex. And with the help of his good looks, he managed to turn himself into a full-fledged playboy, or so the rumors claim. That's better than having the hots for your own brother, I guess. And as for me, well... I'm rooted to the spot, ticket in hand. This performance will take Miyuki's first kiss, and it's happening tomorrow. I still have the photo Aoi took of the three of us. A snapshot of a friendship I can never get back. I can't bring myself to go up to the roof again. That place is etched with all the memories of our friendship. It's the place I refer to as the center of the universe. Meanwhile, I have no plans to search for her. She probably wouldn't want me to anyway. She threw our friendship away. Not that I really blame her for it. But there's no save points in real life. There's no way for me to reload and try again. Still, I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'll live a quiet life. A life without any trouble. No unreasonable expectations. Just a normal, average life. An honest life. I don't need to be on top of the world. I don't need to stand at the center of the universe. Not everyone has to be special, right? It's a very deep and interesting question. I crawl under the covers and close my eyes. In my dreams, it's opening night. Yuki kisses her lover to the rancorous applause. She kissed someone who isn't me. I'm not in the audience. I'm nowhere to be found. I wish I could just disappear. Again, don't wish something like that on yourself. You can always get help. Please get help if you need it. I try to play video games but can't focus. I try to watch TV but it grates on my ears. I lie on the sofa in the living room and hear the clock ticking. Time passes, 1 second at a time. It would be so much easier if I could just pass out, but sleep eludes me. All I feel is anger, steadily building. The longer I lie here doing nothing, the more I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. I grab my phone and jump to my feet. I head for the door and where I can leave the house, I stop short. The ticket is still lying on the coffee table where I left it. Just 2 hours until the show starts. I decide not to go back and grab it. Instead, I head out to the town. Hey, Yukitaro, you busy? Wanna hang out? I gotta cover work tonight. I'm covering Ryuji Joji's shift. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I just thought I'd ask. Wait, is it Sasan's performance? Anyway, talk to you later. Just completely ignores him. Fuck. It's not Yukitaro's fault. I know that. I wander the streets aimlessly. But no matter where I go, every street, every corner, every store, it's all filled with memories of Miyuki and Aoi. I can't get them out of my head. Meanwhile, my frustration builds. I need to vent, but how? As usual, the bat cages are empty. I sit on the bench, bat in hand, staring into space. My emotions swell in my chest until they're fit to burst, then sink into a vague shapelessness that stirs around in my gut. With no chance of release, I pile up like sludge. They pile up like sludge. Time ticks by. Secretly, I got my hopes up. Here I am in our old childhood hangout spot. A place where I once changed your fate. Somehow I'm convinced myself that maybe coming here would change mine. Couldn't hit a single bell. I didn't even take a swing. Sure sound like you did, but okay. I laugh weakly at my own sorry state of affairs. Never hated myself more in my entire life. Hear a familiar sound. A small black kitten totes and charters out from under the bench. Is that you? The transceiver cat meows sweetly in reply. If you're here, then. What?
新一
Shinichi. Where have you been?
それは
Well, why bother coming back now? Are you here to point and laugh?
違うの
No. Then why are you here? Oh, I get it. You're here to patch things up? You think Miyuki and I have to get together, right? You're trying to set me on the right route or whatever?
会いたかったの
Aoi missed you.
非攻略ヒロインはフェードアウトが普通
When you're on a route, the other girls are supposed to fade to the
会っ
background.
ちゃダメなのは分かってたの
So Aoi wasn't supposed to see you
Demo.
anymore. But
会いたかったの
Aoi missed you so much. This conversation is a little too late. And yet all at once I am filled with
演
self-loathing.
劇は
Why aren't you going to play?
みゆきとうまくいってないの
Are things not working out with Miyuki?
チューしたの
Did you kiss her? No. Should be kissing someone else, but it won't be
し
me.
たくないの
Don't you want to? I'm done talking about
したいの
this. So you do want to. I said I'm done.
したいの
You want to kiss her. Shut up.
ルル
Boop boop. I don't deserve to. She's very clearly out my league. Even though I'm not that
そんな
stupid.
のわからないの
You don't know that. You're saying I'm stupider than I think, or that I'm not that stupid. Which is it? Sure I
ル
do.
ル
Boop boop. I don't mean you keep living in your fantasy world. This isn't a game, this is real life. I can't change who I am. I've tried. God isn't real. Miracles aren't real. My mouth moves of its own accord, blurting out all the things I never said before. Your God isn't real either. Oh, did I hit the button? Oops. Aoi suddenly grabs a baseball
賭け
bat.
するの
Let's make a bet. What?
葵ホームラン打つの
Aoi's gonna hit a home run. She moves into the battery box. Then she takes up a batting stance just as we
ホー
taught
ムラ
her.
ン打ったら
And if Aoi hits a
新
home run,
一みゆきに告白するの
you have to tell Miyuki how you feel. Excuse me? Don't be ridiculous. Boop boop. She doesn't respond. The ball whistles towards her and she swings her bat. One hour
ルル
later. Boop boop. Swing is completely off. She hasn't even grazed the ball for a while now, and yet keeps swinging anyway. She knows she can't hit a home run, but she keeps trying anyway. You'd think she'd given up by now, but she hasn't. I honestly thought she was going to hit it right away, but apparently not. The momentum sends her tumbling to the ground. After using up all her energy, she's too exhausted to stand. Come on, Aoi, just give up already. No!
諦めないの。
Aoi will never give up.
新一がみゆきに告白するまで。
Not until you tell Miyuki you love her. I told you I can't.
無理じゃないの。
Yes, you can. Aoi heaves herself to her feet using her bat to
ホー
support
ム
her.
ラン打ったら新一信じるの。
Once Aoi hits a home run, you'll have to have faith. Keep telling you God isn't real.
いるの。
Is too.
いる絶対いるの。
Is two, is two, is two!
葵は神様を知ってて。
Aoi met God.
神様は世界をアップデートできて、だから
God can update the universe.
奇跡は起こるの。
Means miracles are real too. She's trying so hard.
願いはきっと届く。
Your wish can come true. I'm trying to kind of emulate that, her being out of breath.
葵、ホームラン打てるの。
We can hit a home run.
打てるはずなのに。
Aoi can do it. Aoi!
どうして。
Hey. She reaches down and grabs a baseball lying on the ground. She then flings it up at the net. Naturally, it falls too short of the target.
どうしてどうして
Why? Why?
打てないの。
Why can't Aoi do it? Aoi. She shrinks down. Her shadows weave along the ground. She whispers faintly.
あのね、新一、
Listen, Shinichi.
最近ずっと
The past few days,
電波届かないの。
my phone calls, they won't go
神
through.
様にセーブできないの。
So Aoi can't ask God to save the game.
葵から アップデートもできないの。
And now we can't make an update patch either.
神様、葵を見捨てたの。
Do you think God abandoned me?
葵はゲームのヒロインじゃなかったの。
Was that ever a romantic option in the first place? I've been gone all this time. I can picture with her arm up in the air, transmitting to God with a phone that has no signal. She's so far removed from reality, her God is the only emotional support she has. Without it, she...
でも新一は葵に教えたの。
But you taught me so much.
この世界には
You gave me
嬉しい、
joy,
楽しい、
excitement,
寂しい、
sadness,
苦しい、
and
た
pain.
くさんの気持ちがあるって。
All the other feelings in this
だから
universe.
今ここにいられるの。
It's to you that Aoi is who Aoi is today.
新一はね、
And now, Shinichi,
葵の新しい神様なの。
you're my new god. I am her god.
だからお願いなの。
Please help
葵
me.
の気持ちは間違いじゃないって。
Aoi needs something to believe
人を
in.
好きになるっていいことだって。
Please tell me my feelings are valid.
そう信じさせて。
Help me believe in love. I am unsure if this is telling her I like her or validating that I will go talk to Miyuki. I'm gonna save here real quick because I'm not sure which option means which, and I want to be careful I make the right decision. Go ahead and start with help her believe. I walk over and look at the bat lying on the ground. There's blood on the grip where Aoi was holding it. I slowly pick it up.
新一、
Shinichi? Standing in the batter's box. I assume my batter's stance. I focus my energy on everything directly in front of me. What's gotten into me? Even I'm not entirely sure. Ordinarily, I'd never make it this far. Instead, I find a way to get out of it. And yet, here I am. Maybe I have Aoi to thank for this. I can feel my heart pounding. I haven't felt this way in years. The pitcher's machine will shoot the ball, and with perfect form on par with Miyuki, I'll send it rocketing back, directly into the home run target. I've had the same fantasy 1,000 times. The pitcher machine fires the ball. So far, so good. Miyuki! I just miss. My swing misses completely. I promptly collapse to the ground.
新一、
Shinichi. Holy shit. I can't stop laughing. I have no excuse for that shameful display. I failed to hit a home run. I failed to make a miracle happen. And yet, somehow I feel like I'm walking on cloud 9.
新一、
Shinichi. Thank you, Aoi. With your help, I can finally swing a bat again. Then we can just start over. It's not too late, right? Oh?
そうなの。
Right. Sorry, but I've got somewhere to be. I'm gonna go see Miyuki. This is the outcome I wanted. And this time I'm gonna tell her how I feel. Got it. As I get ready to take off, Miyuki raises her hand.
新一、かっこいいの。
Shinichi, you're so cool. Hardly.
かっこいい
No, really, you're the coolest.
の。次はまた
Until we meet again.
新しい葵が別ルートで待ってるの。
A brand new hour will be waiting for you in another route. I have no talent. I'm a gutless loser, a wimp, a nobody. I'm no prince, I can't hit a home run. And Yuki's totally out of my league. It's all fact, plain and simple. And yet, I think back to Aoi swinging her bat till she couldn't hardly stand. Was she pathetic? Were her tears wasted? No! With her help, I finally found the strength to take a swing. Home run or strike, it doesn't matter. All I have to do is keep trying. I understand that now. No matter how many times I told myself to let go, no matter how many times I pretended it wasn't real, my feelings were always there right from the very start. I've always loved her. She was my everything. So what if I didn't transfer into a prince for my happy ending? So what if real life doesn't work that way? I'm done lying to myself about how I feel. No matter where she is, I'll find her. I grab the ticket off the table. 15 minutes till the left till the show starts. He's cutting it close. He's about to do that thing that he said he did in his dream. Let's find out. I forced my now leaden legs to carry me all the way to school. Flipping off my shoes, I hurried to the old gymnasium where the performance is to be held. Here, ticket. So out of breath, I can scarcely hold a conversation with the ticket clerk. Exhausted, I stumble my way into the auditorium. Most of the seats are already full. They look pretty empty there, but okay. Just 5 minutes left until the show starts. The crowd is buzzing with excitement and curiosity. Listen, I search for the room. Miyuki! Shinichi! The gym goes dead silent. All at once, everyone's eyes are on me. It's like I'm on stage again. I'm just a big player compared to her, though. I'm sure my lines will be laughed at. This isn't an act.
どうしたの?
What's the matter? I need to tell you something. My breath is still ragged. I force the words out at full volume. I love you.
Eh?
Huh? It's the truth. All this time, I'd never been able to admit it, but I love you, Miyuki. I see. She looks like she's fighting back tears. I gasp for breath.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Her expression falters just a bit.
その言葉聞きたかった。
I've always hoped you would say that. She whispers in a tiny voice only I can hear. I walk up to her and take her hand.
ちょっと待ってください。
Whoa, hold it.
何やってるんですか、本番前に。
What are you doing? The show's about to start. Oh,
ファンサービス。
fan outreach. Just like that, Miyuki switches back to her usual persona.
彼が私のファンだって言うから。
He says he's my biggest fan.
うん。
Her fan?
さあ、私が好きで応援してくれてるんだって。
He says he loves my acting and wants to support me.
本当に？
Is that true?
そうよね。
Of course it is, isn't it, right? This must be a spur-of-the-moment cover story. Otherwise my actions would just cause drama for Miyuki and the rest of the theater club. If I don't want to destroy the performance, then my only option is to go along with it. It's written all over Miyuki's
演
face.
劇が終わったらまた話しましょう。
Let's talk after the show,
ほら、
okay?
はるちゃん。
Let's go, Haru-chan.
あ、はい。
Okay. Miyuki walks off. The performance is about to start. As a would-be fan, I can only watch her go. I know I should, and yet... Wait! Yuki stopped short, her back still turned. If you go up on that stage, if the play follows that script...
何かな。
What is it? Her persona is slipping. I had one goal in coming here. My objective was to tell her how I feel. Honestly, I had to have planned for whatever happened after that. But I hadn't.
新一。
Shinichi? I could see a pleading look in her eye, begging me to steal her away. But it's too late. Break a leg up there. Yuki disappears backstage without another word. Weakly, I collapse into an empty chair. I'm too exhausted to move. It was too late. Too late to change anything. I'm utterly powerless. I am making a choice to stand my ground here? No. I'm just unable to move. And now she's gonna go kiss some other guy. The curtains rise to loud applause. On stage, Miyuki suddenly starts swinging. In the silence of the auditorium, all that can be heard is the sound of her back cutting through air. Swing is flawless. She doesn't speak, but her actions do all the talking for her, grabbing the audience's attention. But it's not just child play for Miyuki. Here in the auditorium, my eyes are glued to her. Her voice echoes in my ears. Her words seep deep into my soul. Her every move perfectly captures my attention. Every tiny gesture captivates me, and her lips. The more I watch, the more anxious I become. At this point, I can't even follow the plot. Something about a baseball player filling in a spot on the girls' softball team. The moment the male actor enters my line of sight, I feel queasy. I attempt to jump on my seat and make a beeline for the door. I want to disappear. My body won't move. Then the climactic final scene arrives. I can't take it. I just don't have it in me. I want to get out of here. I need to leave. Now. I don't want to have to watch this. I don't care if the whole audience laughs at me. My chest feels like it's going to explode. I can't take this agony. Shinichi. Huh? And I realize Miyuki's supposed to be performing right now. She's in the middle of a beautifully executed kissing scene. As you draw close, her lips twist into the faintest hint of misery. But no one sees the slip in her flawless acting. No one but me. I don't care about the play anymore. I just care about Miyuki. I want to save her from her suffering. And to that end, I have to wreck this performance. This between them closes in slow motion. I need to call her name. I need to ruin the performance and save her. I jump to my feet in the middle of the audience. Just before the lips meet, the stage goes dark. It's a blackout. What? Was that planned? Did she have someone plan that, or did it just happen? You know what? We're gonna find out next time. I honestly thought we were gonna finish it this time, but doesn't look like we will. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't. But anyway, that's it for today. That was really crazy. That's not quite what I expected. I'm glad I saved right there because I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure the right option, right? I wanted to make sure that he went and did this. Right? This is the outcome I wanted, right? For him to go and do this, right? Be there to actually see the play because it sounded like the play had passed and he just missed his chance. And it was a little weird. Like I thought the play was only in a couple of days. I guess it was a little longer than I thought. But hey, anyway, if you're enjoying this, make sure to comment down below, give me a follow, do all that YouTube stuff, you know? Anyway, everyone, so long and thanks for all the fish.